Ladies and gentlemen, I am back and I freaking missed all of you. Production tab is open, by the way. And oh god. So after that intro, I'm sure I've lost half my subscribers, but I have a game for you between IMGanzi, also known as SlayersGanzi, versus, hold on, there's that, the purple Protoss up here, also known as Autistic Child with a big Crayola crayon. Look at that name there. I don't even know. No, this is MVPGenius. If you don't know who that is, neither do I. Don't worry about it. But we can still be friends. And guys, I went a week and a half without internet. And we kept calling and we kept calling, and they're like, yeah, we'll fix it soon. We'll fix it right away. And then they never came. So needless to say, we captured 3 internet technicians, tied them down in the basement, created cattle prods out of dismantled mouse parts and a large C battery, and forced them to fight to the death. Now, I know it's more realistic to just have them fix the internet, but see, that would make for a far less interesting story, and that's not what YouTube is for. So, back to the game, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, I have not seen either of these players playing, and I was just so excited to StarCraft, so excited to cast a game and be back with you guys. I didn't do the research, I'm sorry, but this game exploded in popularity on Gosu Gamers. It's a few days old, but then again, I haven't been here for a few days, so I'm covering my tracks. I'm covering the gap in time that I was absent from the internet world, and God, was that awful, man. Internet withdrawal is terrible. To be perfectly honest, I would trade my kids to play StarCraft. I would do that. I mean, I don't have kids, but I would surgically implant an embryo into my stomach, become pregnant, give birth to the child, and trade that child in order to play StarCraft for a day. Now, that may be bad parenting skills, but I don't even care. This is the game for me. I would marry StarCraft, I would impregnate StarCraft, and we would have a wonderful family together. And that is just how dedicated I am to my YouTube channel, but you guys will not watch any of that because that will get flagged. And yeah, so we have the purple Protoss versus the blue Terran. I'm not even going to say their names because I don't know whether to call him IMGanzi or SlayersGanzi. It seems to be both. Maybe one is old. I don't know. And here, I don't know how to pronounce that, but this is MVPGenius. Like I said, for any of those who are wondering what this hieroglyphic bullshit down here is, that is probably Korean, but I'm not sure. Anyway, so we are seeing a fast expand from IMGanzi, which is not entirely a bad idea because this is a long map. This is Terminus Re, by the way, and I'm going to say that there's a new interface for you guys right now because I'm working on it, but I haven't decided whether I'm going to put it on this video or not. So if you guys see new features with... One of the features is like a box up here for the map name, but I don't know if it's going to be on this video. I'm saying that because I don't do post-production until after I've casted, so if it's there, it's there. If it's not, it's not, and you don't have to wonder what I'm talking about. But yeah, I was working on some stuff while I couldn't actually StarCraft. StarCraft is a verb, by the way. It is, in fact, a verb. So don't argue with me. Don't argue with me. We do have 3 Marines in this bunker, which is kind of, I mean, it's safe. It's nice and safe. And it's covering his bases in case the Protoss does decide to poke. And there is a stalker here. Look, MVPGenius is going to wander forward with a stalker, and he's going to realize he can't do much. However, the thing about bunkers, especially on a map like this, is if the stalker decided to be brave, he could run by and cause a lot of problems for Ganzi here. But Ganzi's got quite a few Marines now, and this stalker's going to have a sad day if he doesn't get out of there. Run! Run, MVPGenius! That's the sound a stalker makes when it's scared, and you can hear it from almost anywhere. The stalker does manage to get out of there. He's going to try to pick off this free Marine. He's going to plink away at it. 17 HP left on that stalker, so he's feeling fine, but the Marine's coming, and they almost get a free stalker. Well, I shouldn't say free. It was the cost of 50 minerals because one brave Marine did allow himself to get skull-fucked. Can I say that on YouTube? I don't even care. I don't even care if I can or not. Guys, cool news. Team Vile. I'm sure all of you know who they are. Like Vile Spinishua, Vile Hash, also known as Hassie, if you've watched any of my casts, because that's how I say his name. They have asked me, they messaged me while my internet was down, they asked me whether, they want me to be the caster on their website, so the official Team Vile caster. Now, that would be cool. Guys, tell me what you think. I still need to talk to them more for full details. But is that something is that a direction you would want this channel to go? That would give me direct access to Vile players, kind of put me deeper into the StarCraft community, and I don't know, it could be good, could be bad. I don't know. I still need to talk to them. Maybe I will fraps the Skype interview for you guys and post it here. I think that's a good idea. Anyway, more big news. As you guys know, well, I guess I have a lot of new subscribers. I have about 100 new subscribers that really don't know this channel very well. For those of you who don't know, I am SSN Incarnate, and SSN is a clan tag. We are essentially a clan of trolls. Most of us are in the Master League. One of us is almost Grandmasters. He's like rank 6 Master League and is repeatedly facing Grandmaster players and beating them, so that's good. The point is, our founding member, SSN Seawolf, has been AWOL because his internet was down for forever too, for like 3-4 months. That was awful for all of us, but he is back, and he will probably be co-casting a lot of games with me, so guys, look forward to that. He has a beautiful and dreamy voice, I promise you that. Much more enticing than mine. But back to this game, we have a lot of Zealot Sentry going on, and I'm not really sure what that says about the direction of this game. We do have Colossus coming out against a very heavy bio build from the Terran player, which Terran player going bio, I've never heard of it. But he does, the problem with this is he does have the reactored starport, so as soon as he sees Colossus, I mean, Vikings are not going to be hard to pump out, and that's bad news for NSPGenius because he is investing into the Thermalance, into the Weapons 1 for his Colossus. I mean, Weapons 1 benefits other things, but he's not going to have much of an army because of those Colossus. Now look, there's a drop here, and I don't know if Genius is going to see it, dropping down to snipe a pylon, which allows Genius to scout it and kind of deny any further damage here. Not able to snipe the medevac, but he does prevent that from doing any full damage to his line, which could have been a problem. We are seeing the factory for IMGanzi crossing the map, and it's going to get a little scouting information off. These stalkers do deny that as CV, and Colossus probably on the way. I don't know if there is one done. Okay, so that's what I was looking for. There is one Colossus finished and on the field, and a second one is on the way. This scout, well, drop is going north, going the long way around, and a really remote pylon here for NSPGenius. Another one over here, just kind of throwing pylons all over the place, which is, I mean, that's a sign of a good player and a sign of a bad player. It all depends on how they use it. So we'll see. We'll see. And this drop is going the long way around. It's going to be able to land here, and I'm not sure if NSPGenius can deal with this in time. It's going to do a lot of damage because he has not scouted it at all. Although he is bringing his army up here. I don't know what tipped him off, but no! He pulls his army back because he sees his opponent's army at the tower. And look at the quick stim here from IMGanzi. He's trying to pull back, but he does get away. Look at, I didn't think that medevac was going to get away, but 5 HP. But yes, he was bringing his army up here to deal with that, and then he pulled it back because he saw IMGanzi at the tower, and he thought he was going to have to engage a push. But the push never came, and the drop did. So that was a little bit scary for NSPGenius. He did lose a little bit of his line, but not too bad. And 2 Colossus now out on the field. 4 Vikings are on the way, though. And I'm not sure if any of them are done already. There are 4 Vikings done, so there would be 8 Vikings on the field, as well as a lot of Marauders, and that's a scary thing for Stalker Colossus, just because the Stalkers go down so freaking fast to the Marauders, and we are seeing 2-1 completing for the Terran bio right now. It's very close to being completed. They will be done by the next engagement for sure. And this Marine is going to go out and scout the map for whatever reason. I mean, checking for expos maybe. I'm not really sure. But he very well might find this pylon. Is he going to see it? No, not quite. He might see it on the way back, though. I don't know for sure. Be very interesting to see. It's not a huge deal. I mean, It's not going to supply block him, but I mean, it's nice to have those remote pylons. It is a scouting tool. Marine's going all over the place, though, actually, which is good play. I mean, Marine's 50 minerals. Why not scout with it? It can kill probes. It can kill pylons if they remain uncontested, right? So, I don't know. Marine's, it's a good choice. Good choice. I like it. I like it. Especially if you're against Zerg, because, I mean, that's free overlords, man. That's free overlords. But, no, this pylon, these are actually on patrol. I didn't notice that, but they're on patrol. So that is a very good play by our Terran player, IMGanzi. And look at all the Vikings now. And that's what's so frustrating about Tier 3 for Protoss, is that it is so easily hard countered. But what this does mean is less of a ground army. I mean, that could have been even more bio on the ground for the Terran player. However, if these Vikings need to land once the Colossus are dead, they can do that. And they're going to go in first and try to get some free Colossus, but it's not going to happen. Stalkers do engage them, and here comes the bio ball down. And the Protoss is in a terrible position. The Terran player should not be backing up here. He could swallow this Protoss army. The Protoss army is caught in his own base. This is awful. The Archons in front go down so fast, and the supporting army of Protoss units cannot attack the Terran units at all. They were engulfed in their own base, and look at how one-sided that fight was. That was brutal. That was absolutely brutal. And a couple zealots here, but it's not going to be enough. Terran player is going to rip through NSPGenius' Nexus, and I mean, this isn't even funny. There is the GG, and that was a terrible, terrible, terrible engagement for MVP. Now, I do not want to hear that Terran is overpowered and Protoss is underpowered. I play Protoss, and I can tell you right away the reason MVP lost that fight is because he engaged stuck in his buildings. That was so one-sided and favorable for IMGanzi. So guys, this was a Protoss versus Terran. What the hell's wrong with me? I'm back! I don't even care. Guys, I'm Assistant Incarnum. You're watching StarCraft Inc.